All right, well, that was pretty close. A massive asteroid headed toward Earth, and it barely misses Earth, so we got lucky. Now, people in Russia, not so much. A meteor exploding over the country. It injured more than 1,100 people. Is it just a matter of time before something out of this world rocks the United States, just rocks planet Earth? It has happened before. Brian Malow is with the North Carolina Museum of Natural Sciences. And Brian, you know, I know we've been lucky, but back in 1908 in Siberia, we weren't so lucky. Had that hit London, something like that, it would have wiped out London. Do we just keep, you know, dodging bullets here, or what?
Well, I guess you could say yes. I mean, it is inevitable that something like this is going to happen. Things hit the Earth constantly. Every time you see a shooting star, something very tiny, perhaps microscopic, is shooting through the atmosphere. And every year or so, something pretty sizable breaks up in the atmosphere.
But how do we see the asteroid, Professor, and we don't see the meteor?
I'm not actually a professor, but we...
Well, I'm not actually an expert, so it's okay. But you know what I mean? What happens? How do we miss that?
Well, the thing is, NASA really is tracking thousands of objects that are objects of interest, near-Earth asteroids. But some of them, this thing was small, and frankly, the direction it was coming from was towards the sun. So we didn't see it. Sometimes we spot things just days before they pass by, and some things we're tracking for years in advance.
So this we just fairly or unfairly just miss, but we could miss other stuff. I mean, should we be pouring money into the type of equipment or technology that would see more of this stuff, however small?
Well, absolutely. I'm all for putting more money into NASA. You know, NASA's budget is like 0.5% of our budget. They get a very small piece of it, and only a small fraction of that goes towards this sort of thing, monitoring near-Earth asteroids. Yeah. So, yes, we could put more money towards it. Yes, it might actually be important in the long run. But like I said, they do track some things for years. Yeah. So there's many things that we're very aware of. But the solar system is not just 8 planets. There are millions of objects making up the solar system. So it's pretty hard to keep track of all of them.
Yeah, well, you know, you say you're not a professor. You certainly come off as a very good one. Thank you very much, Brian. I appreciate it.
Thanks.
Well, as the